Good morning and welcome to the Coffee at the Manor, the bestest place to start your day with all the news, reviews and things you never knew you needed to know. On today's show, we have the passing of an icon. We are going to look at some of the new revelations, so to speak, of LaTisha. Also, I've got more pothole action. Oh yes, I do. I've also got some diapers for your rock and rolling mosh pit experiences, and we're going to look at a new miracle that's just happened. So catch that and much more right here on this morning's episode of more Coffee at the Manor. I'll get it one day. Good morning. How the devil are you on, what are we now with? Thursday, the 19th of December. I hope you are well. I hope you're all right. Everybody out there, is that we've got a few more eyes this morning. Good morning to you all. Also in the chat, of course, we've got Lady Flutterby out there as well. Good day to you. We have our Lord Koala, of course, in there as well. Good day to you. I'll talk a bit more about these live streams a little bit later on. As we go. So again, good day to you. Oh, hello, we've got some more as well. Good morning, Lady Basket. I just love that name, Lady Basket. Always good. That shows my maturity. So shall we crack on to some of the amazing stories that I have for you today? Now, the first one is a sad one. Yes, indeed. We are going to be mourning, unfortunately, the passing of one of the legends that is our man. Hang on a second. Here it comes. Here we are. It is our man Murphy. Bless him. I'll even be in there too. Here we go. Hello. How are you? Yes, indeed. Oh, and good morning to you, Lord Mustard. Very good to see you, young sir. Very, very good of the finest of stuff and things. So, yes, it is the news that David Murphy has died at the age of 66. I thought that was quite young. 66 is pretty young. I mean, he must have looked 40 since he was born, really, wasn't he? Yes, he sort of came out looking like that, didn't he? Born 40. But yes, as was his hair. I imagine he came out with this too. I think Lego are looking for their haircut back, are they, aren't they? Good morning to you, JG, as well. Good morning to you. So yes, of course, yes, at the age of 66. Now, it did actually happen a couple of days ago, but they've only really released this over the last sort of 12 to 16 hours, I believe. So this is sort of newish, but I found it all over my feed. So I'm imagining you might be inundated with this sort of thing too. But let's have a look, shall we? It is 90 Day Fiancé star David Murphy has passed away at the age of 66. His family have confirmed, posting a smiley photo of the reality TV star on David's Instagram account on Wednesday. They paid tribute to him following his death a week ago. The statement said, "We are deeply saddened to announce that David Murphy of Las Vegas, Nevada, passed away at home on December 11th, 2024, after experiencing health issues over the last several years. He was only 66 years. I still think that's pretty young. There he is. Oh, bless him. I kind of like the face furniture. I think it gives him a bit more edge, didn't it? Don't you think he looked much better with that? A bit less of this business going on and a bit more of this business going on. And I think he wasn't. I mean, clearly we are from the same barbers, he and I. You know, the style of the two of us is blinding. I'm sure having us both on screen at once. I do apologise for any pregnancies that do occur. But yes, here he is. He will be deeply missed by his friends, family, and fans. Generous. It's a little bit ambitious, that isn't it? David has survived by his two sisters and his cat Gamera. I think Gamera, if I'm wrong, I might need the assistance of Lord Mustard on this one. But is Gamera one of those like Godzilla creatures It's like one of the, like the men in the suits in those Japanese films that they go running around and fight each other. I think that's what that is. Is that what that is? Could you look that up for me, Mr. Mustard? That would be fantastic. Another immaculate conception. I like that. Was quite difficult to read too. Good job. Yes, so yes, there he is, and he has said that if anybody would like to donate to his family and friends, then to donate to a cat fund, just in case you are. I do like to put the old charity up, just in case you are feeling thing. It's the Animal Foundation in Las Vegas. There you go. You'd like to honor his memory by making a donation in his name. Isn't that delightful? Here we go. Thank you very much. It's a Godzilla-type snapping turtle, also called... See, why would you call a cat that? So, do we add him to the shit name list? I think so. One of those kaiju things. Look at this. The information is dribbling in. This is fantastic. I love it. Yeah, so what did the fans say? Well, let's have a look. Oh, no, I enjoyed him on the show. You could tell he was such a kind man. What a loss. Such sad news. One of my faves. Condolences. I think that's the thing, isn't he? You say what you like about this fella. He was a favourite. As was Scott. Rest in peace, Scott. He was also a very nice person. Yeah, well, aren't we all? Let's see. Shit. Yeah, I'm with you, Lord Koala. Shit name. We'll not be allowed to be naming stuff. So yes, of course, here he is with the delightful Lana. See, he was doing quite well as far as bags go. He only got them here, wasn't it? Must be really bright where he was. But apart from that forehead, it's got a bit of a shine to it. But that's pretty slick. He did all right for 66. As I say. Don't let the hair fool you. Yeah, so anyway, David appeared on the 4th season of 90 Day Fiancé spin-off, where he followed couples whose relationships began online and documented their in-person meetings. But yes, there he was, the sad passing. So yes, there you go. Spare a moment of your day. That was, Mr. Notorious. I've not seen you in a chat before, Mr. Notorious. Hello to you. I hope the music is going very well. I quite enjoyed your thing, actually, if I'm getting the right person. Yo, Mr. Notorious. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, yes, there you go. We got so there she was, Lana. Crazy. So, let's move over to the next story on the board for today. It is LaTisha on the run. Yes, indeed. An arrest warrant has now been put out for the capture of this woman here, as we can take here from Starcasm. Good, I haven't been to Starcasm. For once, there was some stuff almost worth talking about on this sort of reality stuff. And so here we go. Let's have a little look. You did 100 plus visits to Kiev. Kyiv, apparently, I'm to say, but couldn't speak a word of Ukrainian. Yeah, don't blame me at all. Don't blame me. What were you doing in Kyiv? Anyway, interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, so where were we? So we're back over in here. So LaTisha Collier has got an arrest warrant out, but it's not quite as serious as it may seem initially. It is, of course, for her amazing boss tax and accounting services. Do you know, I would probably look at that name and go, no. I don't know about you, but if someone, boss, it's the boss tax. No, I want stuffy old boring man tax that does it well. Thanks. I want Graham boring ass pants Ramsbottom and his accounting company to do mine. Thank you very much. So yes, she failed to appear in court. What's her thing? It was she wanted to appear because they wanted to do one of these debtors exams. The landlord of a previous place that kicked her out of boss taxing. Yes, kicked her out, and so he wants a load of money in return. Not a great deal of money. It's only a couple of grand. But the problem was, in fact, here she was. LaTisha was ordered to pay $6,500 with interest at the rate of 7.04% from the day of 4th of December 2023 and court costs, which goes, you can imagine you're going to see double that, surely, if you're looking at court costs as well. But as you might have guessed, LaTisha didn't pay. Of course she didn't. In August, the former landlord filed an application for examination of judgment debtor. So essentially what's going to happen, because she didn't bother turning up, he is now going to he made a couple of continuances, and now he's going to make the judgment in her absence. So essentially is then going to be saying, right, okay, well, we need this amount of money and we're going to take it now from our assets. What is reward? Hey, there you go. I tell you what, I'm good at finding stuff. I'll find the stuff. You guys go get her, and we'll all share the reward at the Christmas party. There we're in the Manor Christmas party. See, now this is all brilliant thinking here. See, this is why we all get together. Genius patrol. Look out. She is 100% delusional. But yeah, so going back to it, it turns out, of course, that Our Lady is not a stranger to these sorts of things. Now, obviously, she was arrested a little bit earlier, of course, for the bankruptcy fraud. She's also been done, of course, through her company, where people would be paying her their tax bills. In one case, it was just over £8,000, and she said, "Well, I'm not going to bother paying that shit. I'm going to go and buy myself a bum," or something, presumably, whatever she buys. Yeah. And that is exactly what she did. So she was under a whole $500 bond. Wow. Which of course you forfeit. Why not? If she doesn't turn up. And yes, indeed, she's facing another felony charge. Again for the tax thing. But she does have an extensive history. Why don't we go and have a little reminder of the amazing that's on her rap sheet? Looks somewhat startled. She does always look a little bit startled. I think sometimes it's a bit too much eyelash glue. And like she's kind of like blink like that and they kind of got stuck to the top. Oh shit. Shit, I'm stuck in deer mode. Maybe that's it. Maybe the eyelashes have deer mode. Yeah, like sports mode or Crocs. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yes, let's have a quick wander down her old record, shall we? Here is some delightful images of the. I quite like the green. The green was very nice, wasn't it? But the eyes kind of like. I think she must have had the eyelids done or something. She had the pull here, you know. I think that's what it is, isn't it? So let's have a look, shall we? Unfortunately for LaTisha's boss tax and accounting services, many of her charges and convictions are things you wouldn't want your accountant or tax preparer to be guilty of, including felony fraudulent practice and felony theft. Nice one. Let's have a little look. So we've got the early one here, 2022, interference with official acts, false report to a public entity. And that was when she called 911 to report the location of a suspect involved in a foot pursuit. Oh, she likes to tell people where people are, does she? Hey, that Finding LaTisha thing's getting much more attractive every minute, isn't it? Dear yeah, dear, why not? Eh? Good morning to you, Lady Venus. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to see you. Officers have then arrived at the scene, and she said, "No, I didn't make the phone call," even though she was in possession of the phone that she dialed 911. That's good. You don't bother getting rid of that, no. Chuck it under the sofa at least. I mean, no, just had it on her. So she was fined $250. There she is. Delightful. That's somebody who's crying and is trying to smile at the same time, isn't it? That one. She even wiped her mascara up her forehead there. For all your tax evasion requirements, of course. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that is the thing. People who do choose people called boss tax, are kind of looking for that kind of, sort of street level approach, like this Ben guy, wasn't she? Was trying to in fact, I started to try and track down this Ben person that she had paid however many thousands of pounds to find out that he couldn't be released early, that Keith or Richard or whatever his name is couldn't be released early. So I went looking for that Ben person, and I'm not sure if he does actually exist or not, but it's one of those things. Good morning to you too. First time catching up. Well, a pleasure to you. Thank you for joining us, Tasha. An absolute pleasure to have you with us. Next then, so it was in December 2020. Harassment of an official, a public official, disorderly conduct, violent fighting or violent behaviour. The defendant was observed by officers in a physical altercation with multiple other individuals in the parking lot of the business. There you go. Then it was driving while barred, driving with a denied or revoked license, second-degree theft. Blimey, making out fraudulent checks to the tune of $3,348. Blimey. Or two accounts of that. Lovely. That's nice, isn't it? Then we had another driving one in 2008 years. Delightful driving past. Again, another driving without a license, operating a vehicle under the influence. She got 28 days suspended jail sentence and $1.25. It's worth a fine. Ouch. That's a little bit more. Fraudulent practice in the first degree. Fucking hell. Where she ripped off some places. She ripped off the food assistance place for just under 10 grand, medical assistance place just under 10 grand, of a total of $19.040 thousand. My goodness me. Then she got a 10 years suspended sentence and 3 years of probation. Fined $1,000 and ordered to pay more than $19,000 in restitution. Later found guilty of multiple probation violations stemming from this conviction. But doing your own tax evading company on a nationally broadcast company program. It's fine. It'd be absolutely fine. Yeah. Oh, it keeps going. Okay, there we go. Then another one for theft in the first degree, third degree theft in the third degree. Jesus. And it just keeps going. There you go. She is a one-woman episode of the delightful Lookup. Yes, my goodness me. And it does make you wonder, of course, if she's doing all these things, isn't WeTV in some way either culpable or responsible for these sorts of things? But apparently, according to the article that we were reading just there, that in most states, you're not actually under any obligation to turn in or inform the police about anybody who has outstanding warrants. There's no obligation whatsoever. So they can film you doing whatever. As long as you're not actually breaking the law at the time, that's fine. You could have broken the law just prior to that, then got in the car that talked about it. That would be different. Interesting. Yeah. So, how much a bounty there? That's the thing, isn't it? It's kind of it looks like big news, arrest, but it's some kind of civil stuff. It's not really, okay, some of this big stuff, okay, yeah, is criminal stuff, but she's been bouncing prison for the last, 2005, third degree theft. So we're talking about the best part of the last 20 years. She's spent doing it. And she doesn't deserve prison time. I'd lock her up. Just give her 28 days or something like that. Just to give her a bit of a slap, right? That would sort her out. She's committed. You got to give her that. Consistent, committed. This could go on a CV. I'm consistent, committed. Yeah, look at that. So let's keep on trucking. But we're at. I've got to keep an eye on the time. So let's move over to the next story of the day. I think we can wait to see. Oh, it does. Oh, it loves a good train wreck. The current train wreck going on, of course, is Daniel, isn't it? He's having a spot of bother with a few things. I think there's an NDA problem about to arise from there, so I think that's about to get legal. But I don't know if you watched this season of Lockup, what a bunch of asses. I've never found it harder to write a funny thing about people that are doing stupid stuff than I did watching that episode. It was an absolute labor of love. Of course it was, probably. But what a boring set of people. We go back to people when we had that great season, when you had the Mills, you had the Derek and all that. That was a bumper season. Even if you look at other creators like Tracy Trendy, for example. I could do my impression. Hold on. Hi, welcome to the Lacey Lendy Show. Here's some gifts I downloaded from WhatsApp. Yeah, there you go. That's my impression. Even her, she had a bumper year at the same time that I did, and her views have taken a bit of a tumble since too. So I think there's a lot of us that kind of found that one season a really good one. There's loads of search results of it. The Montana Mills video I did, the Great American Bake Off, is still getting hundreds of views every day now. It's like, so it was a really, really popular one, and I just don't think the casting guys have got it on this one. I've got some hope for Sam, Strange Sam, as I like to call him. He's a little bit bizarre, isn't he? And I think the relationship with his girlfriend's grandmother is a little bit odd, and plus waiting 7 years. She's not even coming out for 7 years. What the hell? That's a real investment, isn't it? OG Michael Simmons. He's back inside again as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it's the 8th time. I think he's back inside. Yes. Anyway, where were we going? Exciting things. Speaking of exciting things, Vague segue. I'm going to take you through some of our usual news that we enjoy here in Coffee the Manor in the mornings. Now we're going to take you to some appendages that you might need to have, some new inventions. Now, have you ever found yourself within the rock and roll concert in a mosh pit? Yes, that's very sensible when I say it. And thought, wow, I could jolly well need the toilet, but I'm going to have to leave Def Leppard or whatever it is, and go go to the toilet and come back. This is going to be terribly inconvenient for me. I might miss a bit of a song. Well, worry no longer, my delightful friend, because now you can get yourself a pair of mosh pit pants. Yes, indeed. Look at the magnificence of these. Yes, the mosh pit diaper has sells out after people refuse to stop wetting themselves again. Is that a thing? That wasn't a thing in the 90s when we were Lord Mustard was there with me in the 90s, weren't you, Lord Mustard? We were in the Brixton Academy rocking on when you could stage dive and crowd surf, and that was all fine because spinal injuries, I don't know, weren't a thing back then or whatever. But yeah, what on earth is going on? I know they're doing all this windmilling thing. Have you seen that? They do all this business now in mosh pits. I mean, bizarre behaviour. Please, yes, do that. Hell no. Yes, please, like and things. That'd be delightful. Thank you. But anyway, yes. So back to the diaper here. Yes, there. I like the way it's a little design gone into this, isn't it? I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming this is a pleather outside. Presumably not disposable, which asks a lot of questions, but it also gives you who should I avoid? We know when you go to these places, who should I be avoiding while I'm here? Who's either going to kill me or try and rub themselves up my leg? Now this here will give you a very good idea of who you're supposed to be avoiding in that mosh pit. Yes, old Piss Pants over there wearing his poop diaper. Delightful. And this limited edition black leather incontinence pad designed specifically to be used in mosh pits and at gigs was available for $75. $75 before quickly flying off the shelves. Why I would buy Lord Mustard some of these just to remind him he's old or something. You wouldn't do it seriously, would you? You wouldn't actually turn up for these things. It does, but it does though, doesn't it? I mean, I'll go. Actually, there's a bit of why it's got a bit of fashion to it in just a second. In fact, if you can recognise this very small logo there, we'll give massive points to anybody who can be ahead of the story. Yeah, I don't remember peeing ourselves. No, absolutely. No, I just remember you losing teeth, breaking your nose every 5 minutes. There's some concrete. I'm going to fall on my face. That's Lord Mustard's approach to drinking in an evening. So anyway, yeah. So for 75, afterwards reduced. After reduced, or 59 of my glorious English pounds. Yes, free off the shelves. The unusual item was sold by US bottled water company Liquid Death. There you go. See, that was the logo there, just in case anybody had picked up on that one. Who incorporate heavy metal imagery and stunts into their marketing. Promo material said, if you've been to a concert, you know the scariest place isn't the mosh pit, it's the bathroom. Now you can avoid having to brave that hellscape with a new pit diaper powered by Deep End. And here is a clearer picture. Look, they've put a little chain on it. So this is designed to be on the outside, isn't it? Why is this not under your dress? No, you wear it like, I mean, this is clearly the serving suggestion, isn't it? You know, this is how you go about rocking your diaper. Just in case you ever wondered. Yes, but here it is. It's even got spikes. It's probably got one of those, probably a flap down a bit at the front here too. But this is quite a large expanse. I mean, I don't. Mustard, sir, please, would you tell me how much quantity of liquid does a person urinate on average during a wee? Thank you. If you could just get that one for me. Thank you there, Lord Mustard. Kids these days. I know the kids these days. I am wondering though if it's more of aimed at the older end of the rock and roll market these days. I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, do you remember that? Yes. Don't mind us, but we just reminisce about. Oh, Corn. Yeah, God, are they still going? Corn? Are they still doing? It's a solid no. Well, I don't think anything solid would be welcome in these pants, would it? My goodness. The pit diaper is an innovative new solution to help fans like you stay in the safety of the pit and enjoy your great tasting liquid death you love. Yes, so you drink lots of water and hang around in a diaper in a hot, sweaty environment. They're very squishy. That kind of noise. What's wrong with Kevin? He needs his deep end changing. Anyway, so the vice president of Deep End, who needs to answer a lot of questions, Kimberly Clark. Kimberly, you're weird. Told Adweek the idea is rooted in a strong insight. Is it a strong insight and cultural phenomenon? What? Look, I remember there's a lot of people that wee in cups and throw those, right? But I don't see that this is some sort of phenomenon, a urinary phenomenon going on. What is going on at these gigs? Yeah, thank you very much. This is 2 liters per day. Blimey, 2 cups. Plus, I suppose if you're drinking, that's going to be a lot more. Fantastic information, Lord Mustard. You are, in fact, the best. And this the one who's not a very, which is the one who invested in like an app or something, and now thinks he's brilliant and loves Kamala. Who's that one? Don't know who that one is. That's the urine one. I hate my. Jay, could you look up little children and anyway, so where were we? We were over here, weren't we? So it comes. Oh look, here's an inside. Oh look, this is delightful. That there, clearly just a sanitary towel, isn't it? Really, it's even got like the shape, hasn't it? That's just a cool thing with the sanitary. But it's just an overgrown bum bag. With the thing, but why all this extra material? Where is all the thing going to go? Well, anyway, imagine you are just patiently waiting for sweet baby girl Sabrina to come out on stage. What does that mean? What's a Sabrina? I don't know what that is. To come out on stage when all of a sudden, switching to a photo of a massive stain on the floor. Right. Well, there you go. You're welcome. You now have the option to get yourself a pair of mosh pit pants. Delightful. My local pub has a sign above all the express lanes. I like that. Good joke. See, the Aussies know how to do jokes, don't they? We like that. I was going to take us. Of course, we were doing potholes just the other day, and thank you. We've got see. Look at this. See how good he is. This is fantastic. Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, is popular with the kids these days. Hardly metal pan. Wow, Sabrina, thank you. See, we're all learning together. We all learn together. Right. So where were we? We were. Yes. Oh no, we were. That was the thing. Was the potholes. Now, I showed you a bunch of men that were particularly irritated and annoyed by the pothole situation that was going on in the thing. The 2 seconds I'm trying to click and do at the same time. Yes, but I thought. But is it the same though? If you are going to be perhaps a lady woman. Who is there to share your things? And where's that gone? Hold on a second. I just got to find the thing. Hold on a second. It's all gone. It's all gone tits for a second. 1 second. Pop that up. Bring it down. Yes. So where is it gone? I've got it. There she is. Brilliant. Nothing happened. So don't mind me. Yes, but can ladies do any better? Well, we have a selection of delightful ladies complaining about potholes this week, and they do tend to do it differently. For example, here is a delightful way of I can zoom in this one now. Look, yes, here is a delightful way of managing your potholes by sticking flat. I mean, why did the men not think of that? Actually, have some sort of practical application. That makes possible sense. Then, of course, with next one here, I love how this lady. I'm just going to get rid of that so you can see. And that so you can see. There we go. Look, I love how she's giving it like the passive aggressive, ignoring it. I hate you so much. I'm going to ignore you for the rest of the day, you pothole. See, different methods here, isn't it? I like the way the women are doing it. Why not get in the hole? The guy, get in that hole. What? It might be a sinkhole leading to the netherworld, but you stick your leg in it. Have some. And I bet this was vodka. She's having a whale of a time. I think this is Australia. I really do. Doesn't this look Australian? I imagine this is. She's got a sense of humour. Must be Australian. Look at this. She brings the boys. I see the men turn up on their own, but you see when this lady's got a problem, the guys turn up. So here is her little harem. Harem. Is it the same? Can men be? Here we go. Let's ask the man, Jay. Sorry, Colonel Mustard, Mr. Mustard. Bye-bye. I hope you were good. Good man. Take care. Thank you, Mr. Mustard. Is a harem solely for women, or can a harem be for gentlemen? Is there a gentleman's version? Yeah, thank you. That'd be fantastic. Cheers. Don't we love him? Don't we love him, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't he the bestest person? Anyway, so yes, here she is with her possible harem. This lady here goes. She rocked up. To tell you, look at the size of that one. That's a bit of a dodgy one. This is what the lady is helping the Channel 6 sign out of the puddle. May I assist you up, puddle? But look, isn't it delightful though? There is this. See, there's this woman doing about it. This woman, she goes and gets a bunch of shit, fills in the fucking hole. That's what she does. She goes and does. She's not bothering with Facebook Marketplace or whatever to say, excuse me, I would like to complain to the manager about my. She got off her ass, got a bag of stones, and filled the damn thing. Either that or this man just totally made her do it and photographed it. Yeah, might have been underdressed. Okay, well, let's move on from that one. So, again, this one, that's how you get your potholes notice. You stick a woman in it. And then the bears, what's this? A half-naked woman in a puddle? I must go and investigate the pothole situation on Crap Road over here. You know, that's how you go about doing it. See, ladies, they know how to draw attention, right? Or if you're this so, I shouldn't laugh. And then there's a picture of LaTisha. For some reason. There you go. So do we agree? Do you think the ladies do potholes better than men? Do you think that perhaps the men's way of complaining was a little bit more effective? Well, those are all questions that perhaps we might need to answer at another point in time. Now, I've got one more for you. I'm seeing the time, and I do need to keep it moving. So we're over here. God, I keep running out of things, running out of time. And I have so many stories. I should keep all these stories for a thing. I got so many. What do we do? What do we do? There's been a miracle declared. Yes, there's been a miracle. Let's see if we can fit a couple more in the next 2 minutes. So Pope Francis declares a miracle in California. I've not shared it. You can't see a thing. There it is. And there he is, just in case you wondered. It's a bit of an unfortunate hand position. New choir, boys. So yes, here he is. It's a miracle has happened. A certifiable miracle has happened in California. What could it possibly be? Are we feeding 5,000? Are we parting a California bit of water if there is some in California? I don't know. Not really. I've been there once. Went to Disneyland, Disney World, whichever one's in Disney is over there. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, and I threw up a lot. Anyway, yay, California. So yes, here we go. So Reverend Juan Manuel Gutierrez, I think I've even pronounced that vaguely nearly right, tore his Achilles tendon. What? Not the Achilles tendon while playing basketball at a news conference. At a news conference on Monday at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church in Baldwin Park, he said emergency room doctors initially believed he simply pulled a muscle, but no. He had torn it. And you never guess what happened. He prayed and it got better. Miracle has happened. Because from that day on, I just never thought about my injury again, Gutierrez said. According to the Mercury News, I stopped wearing braces. I just feel I didn't need them. Fantastic. So that goes down in the miracle book. Yes, next to those blind people seeing the parting of the water and all the fishy things that were going on. Yes, it hurt himself, then it was fine. Good job. Moving on to one more. Let's go. Where are we going? I'm going to go over to here. We're going to Aurangabad woman files harassment complaint against a pothole-ridden road. Yes, indeed. This woman is now trying to sue the road. Yes, indeed. The road. A woman in Maharashtra who has to travel to a place near for work every day has filed a police complaint against a pothole-ridden road, saying it's causing her mental and physical and financial harassment. Yes. So I just spotted that. Good job. Oh, there we go. A horrendous difficult for women, although it might include. Oh, well, there we go. Yes, I see what you mean. So anyway, so in Orangabag, a woman in Massachusetts who's traveled the. Oh no, you said that already. So a senior police official said on Monday that they're looking into the woman's complaint and will approach authorities concerning about this connection. Look at that! What a terrible thing. I mean, that just looks like normal road there, isn't it? I mean, I don't really. Yeah. So there again, it's harassing. She's being harassed by a pothole. I mean, really. I mean, it's just as bad as this lady over here who's trying to sue a pharmacist because she took a spill in the back garden. She don't Google. She tripped over one of the potholes and basically flew. Now this devastated woman was then able to drag herself, kicking and screaming, to give the local news the lowdown. No, it's got no sound because I don't want to copyright. I caught one on this thing anyway because that music thing. I'm having a problem and blah blah blah, copyright and but yes. So here she is, the woman who's literally had a herniated disc in her back. Telling you all about this very terrible pothole that was not harassing us, who made her fly across the car park. Yes, indeed. But it's not the only time this car park has struck. No. This is a serial abusing, assaulting car park, you know. It might be there in the pharmacy car park, but it's not there for good, you know. No. Another woman is also suing for a similar thing. Whereas ago that in 2020, a woman also fell and sustained serious injuries. That's twice now that this car park has struck. So I think awareness must be given to everybody over car park safety. Good job. Let's do one more. Why not? Let's do one more quickly. Philadelphians channel their inner Italian stallion at Rocky and Adrian lookalike contest. Yes, indeed. Look at these fabulous people. Here are two of them. This is Jason and Roxanne. Not bad, given the competition. In fact, the competition is startling. Here are the competitors. From right to left. Quite why they felt them, then put them on ice. I don't know. You know, this guy here doesn't even have ice skates on. He's 2 seconds away from a broken collarbone. Yes, but we're going to get this bit. The crowd, as you can see here, went wild with anticipation. Here it is over in the back. I don't know if you can see the crowd. The crowd is actually here. That sort of Santa Claus in a bulletproof jacket by the looks of it. Yes, and here they are. You'd be pleased to know. Just in case you here is Rocky standing with his Rocky thing, and I don't know, Rocky's mum there. Delightful. Yes. Oh, those trousers. Woo. They're a little tight, aren't they? Woo. So anyway, yes, the winner, of course, was Jason Carrion and his wife Roxanne here. We've lost them now. There they were, who won and beat off the fearsome competition that was these losers. Losers. Anyway, so that's about it for today. I'm going to limp on. It's got to pass that time, and I was feeling a little bit hyperactive. So I'm going to disappear on. Oh, yes, we're going to get together to do a Christmas thing. Lord Koala was saying, let's get together to do a members' Christmas party. We will do that. I'll put out a message, and we'll get a time, and we'll get a thing for everybody to come along and have all that together. We shall do that. That would be fantastic. I'm going to finish the editing of the Love After Lockup video today, so I'll be dropping that probably about like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, probably because I'm up forever. I don't sleep. Yeah. That is about it. Thank you so much for joining me. It is a pleasure to see you as always. I saw a few numbers today, so this is fantastic. You people are delightful. If there's anybody over there in Twitch that came along or are watching, hello, fine. I hope you're all right over there. I don't think I saw any, but yes, there we go. A pleasure as always to see you. I shall see you for the Friday show. Oh, GSP's just popped up. Hello, GSP. No worries. We shall catch you, I'm sure, another time. Have yourself a terrific day also. But do please take care of yourself and everybody around you for today. And let me just make sure that's a place. That's a place. Good. So, as always, do please stay beautiful. Love to Mothery. And you take care of yourself.